Yeah, look at this, the release.
No fear, nothing, just, hey, where do I want to go first?
Oh wow, that guy went almost immediately to that cave that he's in right now. That's hilarious. There's two of them right there, actually, in that cave.
Can you imagine if they were already pairing?
That'd be really cool.
That'd be amazing. Look at that, you can see him going in and out of that shell right there.
Yeah.
There's one in there right now and another's trying to follow him in.
Oh yeah.
Oh, there he goes, he comes out. Oh, I love it. Oh my god, I love you guys.
I know, they're so cool. They're so cool.
I'm shocked at how they're just staying like right where they fall in.
I know. Oh, there's an adventure. There
we
he
have
is.
a wanderer.
Oh, he's going back.
God,
This
it
is
makes
too
me think
much.
of that really bad movie, what was that called? I don't even remember. The woman who, you've wandered the galaxy for eons. What do you want your name to be? Call me Wanderer. Oh my god.
These guys are definitely taking more refuge on that rock. But then again, these guys are too. I don't know, it's hard to say. But they haven't made it over to the other side yet. They're still.
Only a handful have really left where they fell on this side either, though. You've got that one that likes to keep checking out the other side.
Oh yeah, there he is. There he is again.
Oh, I wish the camera was capturing him right now. Let me pull it out so we can see him do that.
He's just coming across now, actually.
Yeah. Pull it back a bit. There. Ooh. There we go. You can see him now. You can see him going around the backside of it.
Yep. There he is again.
It's so funny. He's
He
the
just
only one that
keeps
keeps
looking.
doing it. Yeah.
Oh wait, no. There's one. There's one. There's one.
The other
The
side.
other
He's
side.
checking it out.
He's doing the same thing too. He's a small one. That's so weird. It's like the larger ones kind of stay put.
That would make sense, though. The small ones, probably their instinct is to go find their own shell, where
Yeah.
I bet the big ones want to settle down and make babies.
Because that one right there, that one that's the highest in the water column, that one, I mean, he hasn't moved.
You know what it makes me think of is the epistogrammas, the showing that they do.
Mhm.
They come out and just look as colorful and as dominant and amazing as they can to try to attract a female. Which are these guys harem based? Like one male to many females with
Yeah.
lots of like
believe
caves
so,
and
yeah.
eggs. That would make sense. They do that. And I've noticed a lot of the like harem based breeding spawning styles tend to do that. They'll go out and they'll show because they don't need just one female. Any female that'll walk up and be like, hey, you look sexy. They'll follow home and go in their cave and fertilize the eggs. It's pretty awesome. God, look at him. He's so handsome. You know what I'm loving? They have no fear. They're just like totally comfortable immediately. These are fun little fish, man.
Yeah.
I've never seen fish just so cool. It's just like being out in the open, people messing around them, like not darting off every time we move a camera or anything. They're just
And this is just day one.
Right?
Like this is not even
I was
day
gonna say,
one.
not
This
even
is
day one.
zero.
It's like, yeah, exactly. It's the worst for the worst for them, and yet they're happy as can be. It looks like.
Oh man. I'll see if they can eat those. Although maybe I'll give them a little pinch tomorrow morning and see if they take anything. But I'll see if I might have to get the micro pellets for them in case those are too big.
I have a bunch of like tester micro pellets that like just little tiny bags that came
Okay.
along with
Might
those
try
air
those,
filters
yeah.
that I bought. So if you
Okay.
just want to try them out to see if they take to them, you're more
Yeah.
welcome to. In fact, remind me when we're done with this. I'll walk downstairs and grab a couple for you just so you can try it out.
Okay, just in case, because these guys are pretty small.
Yeah, they are. I'd be surprised if they could eat the normal pellets. The pistos have a hard time with the normal pellets,
Yeah.
and they're double their size.
Ooh, there's some guys going to this
Yeah.
end. Actually, no. Is it the same one? It's the same little guy. I think so.
He's got the journeyman spirit.
Oh man, that's so funny. It is. They're two colonies right now. It literally is two colonies. It's that side and that side.
I wish there was a way that this camera could like capture both of them at once.
And this tank is just so long.
You know, when we were joking about this, I really didn't think this would happen. I thought
Yeah,
for
I
sure
thought
they
they
would just
would
do what normal
cross,
fish do
yeah.
and just go check everything out over time, but they are literally sticking right where they were dropped. That's like...
I think they'll move out in a day, though. I think it'll just...
Probably.
They'll probably overnight, they'll move out.
Another one's checking out. I love that, how they just go and chill and go, what's in here?
Mm-hmm.
I like it. Let's check out the neighborhood. Let's not commit yet.
Yeah.
Oh, there goes another one checking out a shell right there.
Yeah.
Oh, this is going to be some fun footage, man. Look at that. Oh, man, that was awesome. Oh,
Dude,
we got a clear
I
view
love
of that.
these
That's
guys,
going to be
yeah.
a cool little... With the way he did that, he like curved his body and like circled around. That was really neat. Oh yeah, these are like out there as one of my favorite fish that are in our collection right now, man.
Yeah, these guys are awesome. Oh
If it
my
wasn't for the
God.
fact that like I'm so blown away by the silk ties, I would say these are coolest thing in our house right now.
They're so cool. And yeah, hopefully they breed well, and then, I mean, yeah, they do well in small tanks.
Oh, trust me, dude. I will catch up with you on this, but right now I'm in that industrial
Yeah.
stage. This will be one of my personal tanks.
I think it'd be hilarious. I know they won't allow it at work, but it would just be so funny to have a little tank. I don't think they would allow. I don't think they allow fish at work. I think it's one thing to have plants, but fish, I'm not sure.
The issue that I see with it is the
Weekend
leak.
too.
Leak.
Yeah.
Well, God, I didn't think of that. But the leaking factor, like if
Yeah,
one of
I
these
think
tanks
that's
were to
why.
somehow do that in an
It would
electronic
be like a
room.
little 5-gallon.
Yeah. Don't get me wrong, I'm right there with you. I don't think it'd be no worse than like, you know, someone's big drink getting knocked over, but
Oh man, 'cause that'd be awesome to just have this at a desk.
we should ask Kamal if we can set up like an office
Oh, dude,
aquarium.
that'd be awesome. Oh man. I'd
Or,
do
like,
it over
Morel.
the weekend, just set it up.
Right.
Oh man, that'd be great.
Can you imagine if like we didn't tell anybody? Like, I mean, other than Kamal got is okay, but like if everybody just showed up and there was this gorgeous aquarium like to look at.
I
on
think
the
it would
and stuff.
improve the office
I think
environment,
so.
honestly. I
think it would
really,
improve morale.
I think it would. Because then you could just go out and like, just look at it for a while. I would.
I would all the time.
All the time. Yeah, just take the laptop and then just go sit down there and then just like, keep working.
Like, how cool would that be if, like, you know, those hotel cubicles that we have, like, if, like, the 4 desktops were on either side of this, so, like, everybody has their own little aquarium
Yeah.
view while they're working? That would be
That'd be
amazing.
awesome. There is that one office that they like...
That Z pattern
yeah,
one?
that Z pattern tank that
I
goes
saw that
across the
picture.
whole thing.
I would love to know what that was.
Yeah,
Like,
that
who
looked
did that.
awesome.
I'm sure from a business perspective that's nightmarish. That's like,
Probably.
it's like it's specifically because it was like computer desk space. It's like to have an aquarium in the middle of a whole bunch of computers. Even I
those
was
two
like,
as well. Those two are hilarious.
They're like Thelma and Louise, man. They just stick
They
together.
stick
no matter what.
together, and they're so frantic about everything they do. They're like, "Oh my god, this needs clean. This needs clean. This needs clean. This needs clean."
I don't know why that Mad Hatter song, or that, not
Yeah.
Mad Hatter with the rabbit, I'm late, and the like
Yeah.
song popped in my head. Look at that though. They were just hanging there. None of them have left more than like,
If I get a
maybe
close up
8 inches.
eventually of them, like just like one of them poking his head out of his shell, I'm totally gonna overlay that. Alan, Alan, Alan.
I guarantee if we sponge through this footage for long enough, you'll find that, because I've seen him do it a couple
Yeah.
times.
Alan, 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 Steve.
You're more than welcome to let this run for as long as you want. Just remember to at one point turn it off.
I think we definitely have some good footage right now. I think there's gonna be bigger changes overnight once they get like.
Yeah.
It's gonna take a couple hours for them to really start exploring. I'm sure they will. Yeah, and then there's so many. You see these guys. Those guys are a little bit different though, cause like, look at those guys. They're not all like hovering around.
Yeah,
They're
they're
kind
kind
of
of looking at what's around them.
yeah, they're almost a little bit more established than this side is.
Yeah, the side's definitely kind of just holding their ground and like, steady! The force field might come back! Steady! Oh my god, that one guy just loves that one Oh! I saw that little bitch slap he gave his neighbor. That little guy right there that's guarding that dark shell.
Oh.
That one guy got too close to it and he just rammed him in the gills. He's like, nope, this is mine.
Ooh, yeah, I see that. Yeah, next to the rock. Oh.
Ooh, okay, yeah, we got another spec going on.
There's enough shells for everybody. Promise.
See it? There he goes in it again.
Oh, that's so cool.
Oh, see? And he guarded it. It's like, nope. There he goes again. This is his shell now. He's moved in. You've got your first establishment. Oh, did you see him flare his gills out there? Or pinned out there too?
That's funny, the big one hasn't done anything yet. He's just hovering up there.
So funny. Oh my god, this is captivating. I could seriously just sit here and watch this for hours.
Yeah. And they haven't even started digging yet.
I know. This is kind of even more fun though, because they're setting up their hierarchy right now.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like right now, they're trying to figure out where they want to go, and
I'm just curious what these guys are doing.
they've got a nice little underbite to them.
Yeah, look at these guys. Oh, hey. Over here, look at that guy. He's in his shell. He's in his shell.
Oh yeah.
He's like just poking out. You gotta like go look down at him because it's funny. It's like great. That's
When I
definitely-
move, he
yeah.
leads it back in.
That's definitely an occupancy right
Oh
there.
yeah, he claimed that. I didn't want to get this close. I didn't want to ruin the footage over there, but they have some nice little yellow highlighting above and below their eyes too.
Yeah. Well, we can see on this side because it's not picking up anything.
No, yeah, we can stare as close as we want over here. It's just so fun because they look just like full-size cichlids, but just shrunk. Like
Yeah,
every
little tiny
detail.
guys.
Yeah.
Those
So
are
nice.
eyes.
Yeah, they're so gorgeous, man.
There's still two over there, right?
Yeah. You're definitely right though, they're more sprawled out on this side than they are the other.
Yeah, I wonder why. Maybe there's just more cover over here.
You know what I think it might be too is I think the water current's a little heavier over here, so it
Oh,
kind of
that's true, yeah.
spreads them out a bit more.
Yeah, they're definitely fighting a little bit of a current. I might turn that off.
Not in a bad way though. That they don't look like they're struggling with it. You can
Yeah.
see them turning as they need. I would imagine if they didn't like it, they'd relocate to the lower current areas.
That's true. Yeah.
Granted, this doesn't seem like a fish that's interested in relocating.
Not immediately, at least. Yeah, this side's like way lower, way closer to all the shells and everything.
That little guy does that same little nudge that the pistos do. They just kind of like lean into the gills and then swim really quickly, like stop, and push other fish away. They don't ram them, they just shove them. It's like one of the best clips I ever caught was like, I have a great one of the pistos doing that when they're, you know those little pellets that you can stick to the glass?
Oh, yeah.
They were all eating at it, and one came up to eat it, and the other one saw it, and he was like, wanted it for himself, so he just like shoved them, and it was just like the cutest little thing ever.
Oh, man. Yeah, it's definitely the current. I bet it's the current. That's
I think
like
so.
the behavior between that and that side of the side.
Because there's definitely a stark difference. Those guys are way more sprawled out and already taking shelter compared to these guys. These guys are all out in the open trying to figure out where they are. Ooh, the big one went in that one shell and he didn't do anything about it. He kind of just let it be. And he looks back like, wait, he get it back. Can I have it?
Yeah. Okay.
Oh my god, that's so hilarious. He was tough man on campus until the big dude rolled in, and then all of a sudden he got quiet and just rolled around to the backside of the shell.
Oop, there goes one in there.
Oh yeah. Oh, they can go deep down in those shells.
Yeah.
Oh, it's our dude. He wants both of them. He wants his place plus a rental next door.
So funny. They haven't even discovered the middle part yet.
And think there's going to be a point where they're going to have more and more babies that move their way over. It's going to be a blast.
Yeah.
Are you going to just let them natural birth? Like,
think
not
so.
pull out fry or anything? Just
For
what
the
survives?
first couple, yeah. For the first couple, definitely. I think that's what I'm going to do. Just let them figure it out.
I will say that I've had better experiences with doing that. Yeah, some get eaten, but for the most part, the ones that survive understand how to eat better. They watch their parents learn how to just behaviorism. There's so much that they learn from their parents that I think is underappreciated in the aquarium keeper world.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen it time and time again. Awesome, man.
Yeah. I think we got enough footage.
Alrighty. Well, you gentlemen have a good night. Let's zoom in and see if we can just get a good look at one real quick before we cancel this. Whoop. My favorite shell is this one right here, this conflict that's going on here.
Yeah.
It's like there's one dude that owns it, and he totally beats away all the other ones except for that large guy in frame right now on the top. He comes in and he just abandons. There he is.
Oh man, I love that. That is awesome.
But when that big guy comes in, he abandons it, but he'll chase everyone else away. See? It's a rib shot. But yeah, as soon as that big guy moves in, he goes away.
Man, that coloration's so good on camera too. Like, wow.
Right? And think it's day one. Like you know they're gonna color up with good food and great care.
Absolutely.
I just love how they constantly come back and like make sure it's still there. Oh good, nobody took my shell.
Oh, here comes the Siamese. Oh.
Man, it's so cool.
Those guys are definitely way more active today than they were yesterday too, because I just put them in yesterday.
They were chasing each other in circles for a little bit there. It was pretty cute.
Oh, look at those two. Oh, never mind. Ooh.
Ooh. Oh, we just had a drive-by.
He's coming back.
He's just checking out his new neighbors. He goes around them. Oh, they're chasing him. Look at that.
Yeah. Whoa.
That's what I love about that, though. I get why he said they're a good match, because every time they feel like they're getting chased, they go straight up, and none of these guys follow them. That's so interesting.
Oh, here he comes again.
Watch, they all go to look at him, and as soon as that happens, he goes straight up.
Yeah.
How cool is that? Got a couple examples of that. That's
Look at that.
fantastic.
They're all like looking at it and like, who are you, man?
I'm super glad we caught that, because that's such a good example of why they're good in combo. Huh. Very cool, man. Alright, go ahead and...
Alright, yeah.
Alrighty.
I think we're good.